Welcome back, everyone. Mike McConville here one more time for String Tech. I've got a wonderful opportunity today to be able to sort of A-B these two very different and very beautiful guitars. This really is a fabulous fingerstyle guitar with a wider neck. It's like a classical guitar to play, but it's not like you can't strum it. In comparison, this neck, it feels like a Les Paul neck, actually. I will be applying some padding lacquer on that to blend it, but first we got to put this slot in the right place. While I waited for that Pernambuco insert to set, I did the math and laid out where we're going to slot, And I also made a replacement bridge plate. The original bridge plate was made of spruce. This is actually a koa bridge plate. And I know that Chris really liked the tone of this guitar, so I didn't want to add any more mass, but that original spruce plate was just splintered. While I waited for that insert to dry, I spent the next few hours getting out the old bridge plate, the glue, and all the remnants. So I will glue in this new bridge plate, but I wanted to show you the inside of the top first before I cover it up with the new bridge plate. I used koa to replace this spruce bridge plate, which had essentially disintegrated. This is the tool I used to get that bridge plate out. That is sharpened to a razor edge, and it allowed me to kind of reach in and get these leftover remnants out. The plate does not touch the X-brace. It's about 1/4 of an inch away from the X-brace on both sides. Essentially, it's like a floating pad directly underneath the bridge, and it will be good for many years to come. And that is the spruce on the underside of the top. So it did come out pretty clean. Very happy with that. No splinters of wood. We got all the remnants of the old bridge plate out. And after we slot the bridge, we'll put that new bridge plate in place. Okay, this is a 64.8 centimeter scale length. There's the distance of the theoretical line, and it requires 6.2 millimeters of extra length on the bass side, 3 millimeters on the treble side. Here's our Bosch Colt router plate duplicate indexing pin. Here's the start of the cut on the bass side, and there is the end of the cut on the treble side. So I did not adjust the cutter depth because it's going to be the same as the last cut. You can see by the footprint of the original saddle that this guitar has never been in tune since the day it was made. Finally on the home stretch with this thing. Well, that is our Pernambuco insert. Boy, I'm happy with that color match. I could barely see that myself. I know exactly where it is, and I can still barely see it. And that is our koa bridge plate. Now, I do the 2 outside holes. I do not drill the inside 4 holes until the plate is glued into place. And I will actually bolt on a backer plate so that we don't get any breakout when we do drill those middle 4. And there is the front of the bridge where it meets the top. I have drop filled that back edge. There's really nothing else I could do. We were left with that ridge all the way around, and I think I put about 4 coats so far. I'll let that set and then water sand it out in the morning. The front side came out really good. I don't think I'm going to touch it actually. So that is our compensated cantilevered saddle. Now with this guitar, I did try a set of 11 to 52 and ended up stepping it up to 12 to 53, just a standard light gauge set. Chris can pick them up anywhere. And that is the compensated nut. Again, concert pitch, just 12 to 53 strings. So we ended up with kind of a satin finish along the edge of that fingerboard. I just patted that lacquer on, the French polish. There's no label in this guitar. Somebody logged a lot of hours into this thing.